I'm surprised I haven't heard this song, but it's Tom, and I love Tom, so this should be good. All right. What's going on, YouTube? We're back again with another reaction. We're back again with another review. We are back at it with Tom MacDonald. It's a song of his that I have yet to listen to, and I'm stoked. So for today's music video reaction, we got Tom MacDonald's Cloned Rappers. I'm stoked for this. Like, I'm genuinely excited for this. I didn't even know this song existed. I didn't even know that there was a song called Cloned Rappers out there by Tom. I just listened to a lot of his YouTube stuff that came out over the years, but I guess I missed something. So I'm really pumped. Thank you to the people that have commented to me on my Instagram and told me that I needed to listen to it if I haven't, that I would like it, especially after I had done some of his other stuff, like, Clown World and his most recent Snowflakes. So let's see what Tom's got. I'm excited to see this. It looks like it came out in like 2019, if I remember right. So I'm excited to see if this is one of his songs that was designed to piss people off. But first, if y'all could be so kind to smash that like button, smash subscribe, and hit the little bell for future notifications, that would be greatly appreciated. And I am talking directly to you. Yeah, you. Smash that like button, smash subscribe, hit that little bell for notifications. All right, if y'all ain't done it by now, then y'all don't like good music. Anyways, Tom MacDonald. Let's see what you got. This better be good. Side note, if this is anything like Dear Rappers, I'm gonna like it.
Yeah. The Illuminati knows the answers, taking bone samples to clone rappers. But the artists in prison to silence their vision, genetic copies going home after. They look different, eyes shifted, smile missing, skin lifted. It's scientific. If they can't control you, they erase the old you. Get your duplication to enforce their message. They clone Gucci, clone Kodak, cloned Eminem. He ain't rapped since Encore. Know that cloning rappers when they
cloned Eminem. He ain't rapped since Encore. That's a while ago. The Encore album was a while ago. All right, so I get what they're saying. I get what he's saying, as far as that they're cloning rappers. That's a good metaphor for that they're making rappers rap about things that's not passionate to them. They're making them fit an agenda, fit a narrative. A lot of rappers are just pushing the same old BS right now, and they have been for years. And that's what he's talking about. Like, they're cloning rappers. They look like the rappers that They look like the people that you love, but it ain't them. It's a marketing, digital advertised version of them, i.e. they cloned them and put something else out there, but they look just like who you love because you love their old stuff. You love what they used to rap about, so you're going to follow what they say. They're going to influence you. So to pop them pills, go to the club, buy this bottle of liquor, buy this, do that, spend your money on this. They're pushing that stuff that they want to push now. All right, let's get back to it.
They clone Gucci, clone Kodak, cloned Eminem. He ain't rapped since Encore. Know that cloning rappers when they overdose to keep making money from producing more tracks. The game is a sham, turning the artists who challenge to sacrificial lambs. The labels and devils are shaking hands, creating our artists in labs. The executions.
The devils and labels are shaking hands, creating artists in labs. I'm digging this whole kind of science cloned rapper kind of thing. I like how it shows him without his long hair. It shows him without his face tattoos. They had to use a lot of makeup to cover that for his face tattoos, though. Like, he looks very foundationally tan, to say the least. But I like that he's putting in that sense, because so many rappers that all these there's so much history of a multitude of rappers, especially recently, that the biggest thing was to flip a bird to the system, and which Tom MacDonald mentioned that, if I remember right, in People So Stupid, and. Then they changed. Like, they start pushing it, not a narrative, but they start pushing the same products, the same lifestyle. It's like they're all pushing the same thing now, and it's like they were cloned. It's like they're not really them anymore. And I like that symbology that he put in this, and I'm digging that flowing background, the music. I'm liking it, and I love the set that they did for this. He just woke up. He's in a lab. Like, I like that twist to it.
The labels and devils are shaking hands, creating our artists in labs. The executions have been televised, oh, they're on TMZ like every night. They take our heroes, give us weaponized clones. The revolution won't be televised. I can't be replicated. Copy the attitude and it changed, but no one will ever do me the same. I can't be replicated. Try to control me, then guess again. Rebellion lives in my DNA.
First off, that chorus is cool. Like I've said about some of Tom MacDonald's choruses, some of them can be a little hokey, some can be a little cheesy, some maybe a little just off. All of them good, but some are just way better than the others. This one is really good. I like that background that he's getting. Like, you know, he has his verse coming through with his normal voice, but then of course he does the proper overlays with different voice texts and voice textures and different octave levels and different notes to match, and just that slight scream in the background of the "I can't be replicated." That hits well. Like that's a cool transition into the chorus. And I love him saying that, you know, rebellion is in his DNA. Like, that's good. Like, that's, you know, I can't be replicated. You can't change me. This is to my core. I am who I am, to my very smallest molecule. You can't change me. Like, that's, which is, you know, Thomas talked about that in numerous of his songs, but I love the symbology that he's using this. He does it in a very creative way in this, and I'm digging it. I'm liking this of how they're using this lab, which, in all honesty, comment down below if I'm correct on this, but this really those background cabinets and the very metallic drawers and the counter, it almost looks like it's like honestly like a chef's kitchen. It looks like an actual, like a professional commercial grade kitchen almost, because it's all that stainless steel. Like, comment down below, let me know if any of you else got that vibe. But I'm digging the look and the feel of the song.
Designed me to be a slave. I'm the glitch in the matrix they can't escape.
I'm the glitch in the matrix they can't escape. He's the one that they're not gonna be able to change. That's a cool reference. I'm a big Matrix fan, so, you know, referencing Mr. Anderson, or Neo, who's the one, and he's the glitch in the matrix. He's the DNA code that they can't. He's the anomaly that they can't stop. They can't fix. That keeps on reoccurring, 6 times to be exact. But and I like his reference to that. Like, he's the glitch that they can't stop. They can't change this. It's something that they can't predict. They would have never predicted an independent rapper be able to get as far as he has, and push the message he has, and expose a lot of truths out there, and, you know, just talk about subjects that need to be talked about, and go against the narrative that's been pushed from all, you know, so many different facets of Hollywood, of, you know, mainstream music, mainstream media, you know, a lot of the people in the rap culture. Like, there's so much of a message that gets pushed, and he's going against the grain so hard. He's the glitch in the matrix. They didn't predict that someone could do that and be so successful at it and reach out to so many people and create a society of people, the Hangover Gang, shout out to the Hangover Gang, that would follow it and actually respond to his music. They never predicted that.
Be a slave. I'm the glitch in the matrix they can't escape. I can't be replicated. If they killed the rappers who were spitting truth, they wouldn't have a messenger to reach the youth. So they duplicate physically, implant abilities, replicate tattoos and cloning facilities. Indie contracts say worldwide, label contracts say universal. For all of time in all forms, they own all your music, your image, your name, and your person. Weird, right? I know you don't think that is facts, but for 50,000 and a hair sample, you can clone your dog or your dying cat. It's another way for them to win the war by weaponizing important celebrities. Don't kill your foes, just clone their gods. Then you'll control all your enemies. The execution.
That's a good line. That's a bar. You don't have to kill your foes, just clone their gods, and then you control your enemies. Damn. That's a good bar. That's a really good bar. You ain't got to kill your foes. Just clone their gods, and then you can control your enemies. Yeah. Take their ideological symbols and warp it, and then you'll warp them. You'll warp the masses. That's a good bar. That's a hard bar.
Don't kill your foes, just clone their gods. Then you'll control all your enemies. The executions have been televised, oh. They're on TMZ like every night. They take our heroes, give us weaponized clones. The revolution won't be televised. I can't be replicated. Copy the attitude and it changed, but no one will ever do me the same. I can't be replicated. Try to control me, then guess again. Rebellion lives in my DNA. I can't be replicated. Duplicated, imitated, fabricated, eliminated. No, I can't be replicated. The system designed me to be a slave. I'm the glitch in the matrix they can't escape. I can't be replicated. You can see the difference in their face now. Casualties of money and the fame, posing for the cameras with that fake smile. A clone of someone who they used to be. I can't be replicated.
That's a good one too, because it's not so much, it's not even, it goes in a different light in that one, because from what he was talking about prior is mostly like the industry is what's cloning rappers. It's warping the rappers. when they get big, it's like the industry starts kind of twisting and bending them and making them, like the record labels and that. It starts becoming more and more rappers over time start to become more and more cookie cutter. They start to push the same narrative. They start to push the same ideologies. They start to push the same societal thought processes. They start pushing that identically, like they're cloned. But what he said there is like the money and the fame also does it. The money and the fame also warps the rappers. It warps them into celebrities, and once it converts them into celebrities, it starts to change them of who they are. They start becoming a shell of who they once were. They're a different human being. They look the same, but they're a different person, i.e., like a clone. It's a different person, but it looks identical. So that was a really cool way that he did that. Going from the industry itself to more of a just the fame and the celebrity status, pretty much the success of it becoming that, warping you into becoming a shell of what you were once before. That's a good one. So it's kind of like a negative and a negative. It's like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place when you're coming up as an artist, as a rapper, and you're gonna get crushed. You're gonna get crushed and you're gonna get molded.
A clone of someone who they used to be. I can't be replicated. Copy the attitude and it changed, but no one will ever do me the same. I can't be replicated. Try to control me, then guess again. Rebellion lives in my DNA. I can't be replicated. Duplicated, imitated, fabricated, eliminated. No, I can't be replicated. The system designed me to be a slave. I'm the glitch in the matrix they can't escape. I can't be replicated.
Video by Nova Rockefeller. That was a good song. I'm kind of pissed that I didn't know that song came out. Like, I'm kind of upset that I didn't catch that back when it came out. Like, I am a fan of Tom MacDonald's, and I became, of course, more and more of a fan of his, of course, in more recent time with the more that he's put out that's just hit even harder in the political realm. But that was a good song. And that chorus, that hook that I can't be replicated with that scream in the background, that really had a bite to it. Like, it just had a kind of a catch to it that a lot of his other choruses don't have. They're still good choruses. They're still great. But that one just had like such a hit to it. I really enjoyed it. And I love the message that he put through. Like, that was a really cool transition of how his message went through as far as the industry itself, and then to where it's your own self-changing, to where ultimately you're stuck between a rock and a hard place and you become someone that you're not. Like, that was good. You look the same, you're identical, but you're cloned. You're not you. You are now cloned. Like, I love the imagery behind that. That was solid. So that was my initial reaction to Cloned Rappers by Tom MacDonald, and that was bomb as hell. I loved it. That was dope. Like, that was a really good song. Like, seriously, like, that really hits hard. It kept going. The flow was great. The stuff he rapped about, I love how soft he was rapping. Like, I loved how just it was going through just nice and smooth, and the transitioning was smooth, and then you had that hook that had that real bite to it and that catch, and it pulls you in. And I loved seeing Tom with no hair and no tattoos. It actually looks weird to me. Like, he needs his long hair and he needs his facial tattoos. Like, he doesn't need to have none of them. Like, that's his look. That's who he is. That helps make him who he is. That's his image. Like, that's different. Like, and I like that they did it because we know Tom is that. And with him not having that, you can tell that that's Tom, but that's not Tom. Like, I think that's the image he was trying to get through. Like, we know him with his long hair, his braids, and we know him with the facial tattoos. And then when those are taken away, yeah, it's his face, it's his body, it's him, but it's not him at all. Like, it's something different. It's something else. There's something missing. It's just not him. And I like that was the whole image of that was put through with this. Like, that was phenomenal. Awesome job. Tom, I tip my hat to you. I love your music, so I'm happy that I'm starting to dive more into your older stuff that I haven't seen. So yeah, that was awesome. But if y'all like this reaction, as always, like I said before, smash that like button, smash subscribe, and hit the little bell for future notifications. You know you want to. You know you want to listen to good music. You know you want to listen to someone that reacts to music and hits it on an emotional level. That's one thing that I like to do, and everyone that subscribed to me, they know and they connect in the same way to music. We feel our music. We enjoy our music. Reactors like No Life Shaq, reactors like Knox Hill, I tip my hat to them because they are phenomenal reactors, and they feel their music too. I like to think of me in a similar boat, nowhere near to their level, but in a similar boat as far as how I see music, as far as how they see music. But hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the little bell for future notifications. Come on, you know you want to. And also, comment down below. Since I didn't know this song, let me know some more Tom MacDonald songs that I may not have caught, that you guys want to see me do. Apparently, I didn't know Clone Rapper, so comment down below. Ones that I've seen, I won't do because I want to do first reactions, but comment as many as you can that really stand out to you. Don't give me all of his songs, but comment some of the top ones that were older ones of his that really stand out to you, and if I haven't seen it, I'll write it on the list. I'll make sure I get to it because I really want to see what some serious quality ones that he's put out that maybe I haven't seen, like this one. So definitely comment down below, and keep giving me more stuff to do as I keep going down this list, and keep feeding me. I'll keep feeding you. Let's keep this circle going. I love all you guys. Special love to all the Hangover gang. I especially love all you guys. But that's it. I'm out.